Hello, denizens of the universe. I'm the Romance Scrooge, and joining me today are...
BrainTeaser.
And PC is dead, so I guess I'm the mod.
Oh,
Focus on mod.
no, I thought I was Dold. Will was second, I was Dold.
No, I heard me second, and then I heard PC, and then Will.
I heard
Yeah.
Will second, then PC Dold.
Oh, this is really fun.
Gosh darn it, we can never get this right.
But that's what makes it fun. Oh my god. It's a beautiful thing. I love it.
Yep, chaos. What a wonderful thing.
It's a beautiful world.
Somewhere in the universe, John Delancey is giggling.
Okay, so since the topic of AUs, one of the first AUs I've ever created that I actually decided to try making into an AU was basically a crossover between Gravity Falls and Ben 10 that I called Gravity 10.
Aww. That sounds adorable.
Hey, yeah, I made a Facebook group about like Gravity. I called it the Gravity Falls Creative Group, in which like people all from the fandom can come together and work on fan fiction or fan art or comic and just all work together. It really wasn't as successful as I hoped it would be. I mean, have a lot of members, but barely anyone even talk in the group.
One of those.
But yeah, like I remember like I made a blog and I even found someone on Facebook to help draw fan art for it. And I really wanted it to be the next big Gravity Falls AU. I wanted it to be as talked about as like Monster Falls or Reverse Falls, but it just never got any traction.
Okay, but now I've got to ask, are we talking original Ben 10, or are we talking about, like, Omniverse or something like that?
Original Ben 10, hands down,
Okay.
not Omniverse.
Well, I was
Although
mainly just
still,
wondering... Sorry.
Oh, sorry, go on.
I was mainly just wondering if you were going to do, like, original Ben 10 where he's, like, actually 10, or if whatever this... Oh, I think I was thinking Alien Force, like, when he's older. Because I just wanted to know if there was going to be, like, some significant age difference between them.
Well, no, because basically since Dipper and Mabel were still kids, I was still going to have Dipper be 12.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
And like I had this and instead of Alien, I was actually playing around with the idea in which he would transform into supernatural creatures, so a minotaur, a gnome, a mermaid, those kind of thing. All the creatures in Gravity Falls.
Yikes. That could be
And
interesting.
And for Mabel, I decided because since Gwen had magic powers, I decided to have it in which Mabel would develop magic powers like Gwen did.
Wait, didn't Gwen have like alien space powers?
It was like alien psychic. She was like an alien
Yeah, I mean,
psychic.
First it was magic, but then Alien first they decided to make it from magic into alien mumbo jumbo.
It was all very strange.
Yeah. Honestly though, Alien Force and Ultimate Alien get way too much hate. I actually think those series are actually really good.
Mixed bag.
Honestly.
Yeah. Also, in the show, he was like 16, so it wouldn't be that much of an age difference.
Well, no, because the thing I liked about Alien Force was even though Ben was still playful and stuff, he was a lot more mature than his 10-year-old self. It really showed character growth.
Mm-hmm.
Although I was really shocked when Kevin 11 was toned in the very first episode.
Kevin. Oh my god, this boy.
He was an archetype.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad. I'm just glad they explained exactly how he became human again, because I was like, wait a second. Last time we saw him, he was basically a hybrid of all the aliens from the Omnitrix. How is he human again? But
Space
they
prison.
do explain it.
It's just.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Talking about Alien Force, one of the topics or characters or I remember this weird plot point. You know that classic sci-fi staple? There's a naked girl in a box.
Oh, I remember that episode.
I don't.
Oh, it's the Unitrix, and both the concept of the Unitrix herself, I wasn't against. It had some interesting potential with her. The whole Snow White communicating with animals thing, a prototype for the Omnitrix, etc., etc. What irritated me about that episode was that both Kevin and Ben were romantically interested in her, and it was freaking creepy. Ben was a bit of an ass because he kind of had something going on with Julie, but yeah, he had a girlfriend, but he was still flirting with her anyway. And then Kevin, despite the fact he has this romantic back and forth with Gwen, he's openly flirting with. Just, what the hell? What were they thinking?
Yeah, that was weird.
I never really got that. That's what really ticked me off about that character. Well, everything else, fine. I can get on board with whatever weird stuff you have in store for her. Had interesting potential. It was just that. I guess, or one of the arguments I've seen, or somebody else brought up about her was, oh, it's two teen guys, they saw her naked for the first time. If one of them was interested in her because of something that ridiculous, yeah, fine, whatever. But both of them? Come on.
Although, do you know what gold character I really hate in a Ben 10 series? Kai, because back in the original series, Ben met her and he got a crush on her, but then she was just interested in him because of the Omnitrix and what he could do. Then, for some reason, they decided to bring her back into Omniverse, and they had Ben and Kai end up together, and that made me so mad. Not only did they break up Ben and Julie, they introduced another girl that I actually like named Esther, and I liked her and Ben, but they broke up that relationship and made Ben end up with Kai. Why? Nobody liked her.
I couldn't answer that, honestly. I'm just like...
Last time I watched Alien Force or any Ben 10 was 2013, so I'm hearing these names and Googling them as I hear them.
Bless! Same though, because I'm like, wait, Unitrix, what?
And I'm like, oh, I remember this.
Unitrix is as far as I remember. Anyone beyond that? Not really. When discussion of Kai popped up, I kind of remember, but not enough to really pin down much about. I got nothing.
I watched the majority of it. I mean, I watched all of Ben 10, pretty much 99% of Alien Force, and I want to say I watched almost all of Ultimate Alien. I watched a couple of episodes of Omniverse, and I went back and forth, but to me, it just felt like a downgrade from Ultimate Alien. I mean, the animation changed. Ben kind of acted like an idiot again. They got rid of Gwen and Kevin. The only thing I can say I like about the show was a new character, Rook. I really liked him. But what I don't understand is why did they blockify Grandpa Mac's eyes? Why did they do that to his eyes? What was the purpose?
I think it was like an old, just a design choice, like old.
but it was still dumb. Like, why?
It was a design choice. The best I can make of it.
No, okay, surely you guys at least saw the awesome Ben 10 and Generator Rex crossover.
Oh my god, the hype for that.
I remember those. Yeah, I remember them.
Watched it, but don't really remember much.
Oh man, I love it because I remember like years before when both shows were on air. I remember back in middle school, I told my friend, wouldn't it be really cool if Ben 10 and Generator Rex crossed over and Ben turned into Upgrade and fused with Rex, and that is exactly what happened in the episode.
Oh my god.
I remember they had multiple crossovers with the Secret Saturdays. Is that what they were called again?
Secret Saturdays!
Oh, that was such a good show. It's really underrated.
Boy.
And Ben 10 Omniverse did a crossover with Secret Saturday, though that just opened up a whole bunch of plot holes, in my opinion.
Wasn't the show on for only 1.5 seasons and the rest were
No, 2 seasons. It was on for 2 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, sorry.
You can speak, sorry.
I mean, fun fact, and I did actually have an idea years ago about maybe writing a Secret Saturdays and Gravity Falls crossover.
I feel like that would work more because it's cryptids, same little ideas.
Yep.
I didn't know there was a crossover between Ben 10 and Secret Saturdays.
Yeah, they had multiple ones. They had one in the original, one in the second series.
No, there couldn't have been one in the original because Secret Saturdays didn't come out until Alien Force came out.
Uh-huh.
I remember that. Maybe a flashback or something? I don't remember.
Trust me, when it comes to cartoon, I got a really good memory about these kind of things.
I remember they had at least 2.
I just remember one, the one they did with Omniverse.
I haven't seen any of these, so I can't say crud.
I vaguely remember all of it.
I also had a couple of other ideas for Gravity 10. I was thinking maybe Stan and Ford actually founded the Plumber organization, or Bill Cipher wanted the Cipher tricks, just like how they would read journals, they would read different watches, which I call the Cipher tricks instead of Omni tricks. Is Cipher tricks number 3 was the one Dipper had that would allow him to transfer into any supernatural creatures. Gideon had Cipher Tricks number 2, which allowed him to control any supernatural creature. And I think for Cipher Tricks 1, I think I made it in which you could embody the powers of any supernatural creatures, but still maintain a human form.
Well,
dude.
Okay.
Also, guess who I was going to have as Charm, Castor, and Hex?
Oh, God.
I have no clue.
I was gonna have because again, since it's an AU, I'm taking some liberties. I was going to have Preston be Hex, and I was going to have Pacifica be Charm Master.
Oh God.
Yeah, because
that sounds like a hoot and a half.
Yeah, because since Charm Master and Gwen are rivals in the show, I figure it would only make sense for Pacifica to be Charmcaster in the AU.
I mean, fair enough.
It lines up. Oh yeah, there was that weird organization there. What were the plumbers in Ben 10? I just remember that being a thing where they like secret Area 51 agents, or what was the dealio with that? I honestly don't remember.
Oh
Yeah, the plumbers, they dealt with like alien threats and stuff.
Like they were set up during like the 50s because of Area 51, and Max was like a founding member or something. Yeah,
he was supposed to like go to the moon, and then he ended up running into like the Gwen's grandmother, the one with the alien magic powers. Yeah, they did a whole backstory episode of that in Ultimate Alien.
Do you guys remember? I know I'm going off topic, but I'm going back through my through time, like in my head, trying to remember stuff. Was there a show called Tower Prep or something?
Yes,
like
on Cartoon Network. It was during the phase when they had live action shows. That and Unnatural History, in my opinion, were the only two live action shows worth watching on Cartoon Network during that era. Maybe sometime Destroy Build Destroy 2.
Destroy Build Destroy. Jesus.
I remember these shows like in the back of my head, like.
Yeah, it is strange how sometimes like you'll just remember this super old show out of nowhere. Like, I bet how many of you guys remember the show My Dad is a Wax Doll?
Oh my god. Oh god, that show. Jesus.
Oh, 13.
The freaking
sorry.
The dad killed me, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god.
Yeah, I love that show, and I love the theme song. I would always dance along with the theme song. No, like whenever a catchy theme song of your favorite show played, who didn't start dancing along with it?
But I'm trying to remember.
I'm trying to remember all these shows. There was like this hybrid live action cartoon show, I think I remember.
Level Up.
No, not Level Up.
Out of Jimmy's head. Ugh.
Oh, I remember that show. I think I actually kind of liked it. Then again, I did like a lot of stupid things when I was a kid.
I used to unironically think Johnny Test was okay. Now, kill me at the stake. Kill me at the stake. I've set out my sins.
Actually,
don't go that far, dude.
I mean,
early seasons of Johnny Test weren't too bad.
Yeah. I mean, I actually liked Johnny Test growing up. Look, I didn't have Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon or Disney Channel. My main source of cartoons came from Fox, came from The Simpsons, Kids WB, and PBS Kids. Those were my main sources of cartoons for a while as a kid.
Cyber Chase.
Oh, I love that show. You know, Arthur is still going. Like, it have like 21 seasons.
Oh my god.
Did not know that.
Yeah, they changed the art style too. It was bad.
Yeah, they also changed the animation style of the Cyber Chase to like Flash animation.
It was always Flash.
Well, no, it was like that season 10, later season 10 of Fairly Odd Parents Flash animation.
Oh no. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. I see. Like, I'm watching the old intro versus the new intro. It looks a lot cheaper.
I think the issue there was that they didn't give the team enough time to translate hand-drawn animation over to Flash. It probably could have been salvaged and done fairly decently if they'd had time to transition things or switch mediums. You know what I mean?
Does anyone remember Ruff? I mean Fetch.
Oh, Wuff with Fetch, man. Oh, Fetch with Wuff, man. Oh, gosh. It's one of, yeah, but I do remember that show.
Looking at some of the comments here, there's nothing wrong with using Flash as an animation medium. Actually, by this particular point, the industry standards would be Toon Boom, or that's one of the ones that comes to mind. Has an aesthetic that looks similar to Flash, but can do a lot more than what Flash can. It just depends on what kind of budget the studio has, who's in charge, or who's managing it. In regards to Fairly Odd Parents, it's an example of Flash being used in the most base, simplistic way that you could get away with.
Well,
Flash is pretty much a scapegoat for lazy, fast animation, I think.
Well, Flash, you have to have a certain style to put to it. I kicked my microphone. Flash, you have to have a certain not style, but you got to put effort into it to make it look nice, and it has to be done taking time. If it's done quickly, it just has a cheap, like, not really nice quality to it.
Pretty much.
Symbiotic Titan used Flash, and it was a great looking show.
Oh, see, I really hope that show get a season 2. If Samurai Jack was able to get another season, then Symbiotic Titan should get another season 2.
It can't. It was written off for tax rights. Remember, it can't.
Gosh darn it! God, I just hate it when good shows get canceled, but we get garbage shows like Teen Titans Go.
Don't need to dredge that up. We all know how everybody and their idiot brother is taking a crack at it.
Yeah,
Let's just leave the dead horse alone.
Yeah, no point even bringing up the movie that's coming out this year.
What movie now?
Yeah, Teen Titans Go is getting a theatrically released.
Oh, yeah,
movie.
that thing.
Yeah.
Steely, no lie, when I saw the tweet on Twitter, I literally screamed in terror. I'm not joking. I actually screamed in terror when I saw Teen Titans Go was getting their own movie.
Honestly, I wasn't all that surprised. I was just kind of like, okay, bye.
Yeah. Well, we're in a new age of cartoon movies, so it's going to kill itself and shoot itself in the foot like it did in the early 2000s, so...
Wes.
In regards to Teen Titans Go getting a theatrically released movie, I'd be surprised if it has more than a limited release in certain theaters. If you think about it, when was the last time that a TV cartoon got a theatrically released movie? Or one that was really
My Little Pony the movie? My Little Pony the movie?
Okay, fair point. That one had a pretty limited release, didn't it?
No, My Little Pony the movie actually had as far as I'm aware of, it was released all across America.
Okay.
Although they won't read that many promos hyping it up on TV as I can think of. Then again, we watch a lot of TV since I live on campus.
Anime has had fairly good widescreen releases this year. Last year, Pokemon had a release. Dragon Ball had a release.
Oh yeah.
They also released the first 3 episodes of Ancient Magus Bride in select theaters. So yeah, theatrically released anime has been picking up stead.
trying to remember what was it called again. What was the newest Ghibli film? It was released.
Witch's Flower, I want to say.
Yeah. I didn't see it. I wanted to, but yeah, didn't have the time.
Yeah, same.
Okay, yeah, you got me there with the MLP movie. I'll bet Cartoon Network's going to pump enough into it that it's going to be...
Yep.
Oh, and
yeah,
SpongeBob movies.
yeah.
SpongeBob.
Yeah,
SpongeBob.
Oh yeah, the SpongeBob movie all do good. But see, here's the thing about TV movie. Normally, whenever a TV show become a movie on the big screen, they normally always get better animation. But I looked at the trailer for the Teen Titan Go movie. It barely looked any different from the TV show at all.
Man. I'll admit that the further this goes, I'm just morbidly curious. I might be one of those people that pays to go see it in theaters as, let's see where this goes. I went to go see Angry Birds in theaters. That's what kind of person I am.
I hear that
Morbid
movie actually
curiosity.
wasn't that bad.
It was just mediocre. I'm one of those kinds of people that if I'm morbidly curious about something, that's as likely to get my butt in a theater seat as something I really, really want to see, like something from Pixar. Something original from Pixar, not the Disney sequel machine stuff, more like Coco. Really hoping... Okay, I take that back. I am looking forward to the incredible sequel. When it comes to...
Yeah.
I'm just babbling now.
I loved Coco. It actually made me cry. I'm not
Same.
ashamed to say that.
Same here. Near the ending there, just...
I went to see Coco twice in theaters with my brother, and I'm just like, yes, loved it. And I will listen to some of those songs on repeat on YouTube. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, but do you know what always makes me cry? Watching the final scene from the Teen Titans series in which Beast Boy and Terra have that whole conversation. Every time, like, don't cry, I'm crying.
Oh, honey.
I don't really have a TV show that makes me cry.
Same. I don't have a TV show that makes me cry.
I've had movies.
I have.
But I'm sorry. Quiet silence.
I mean, I know the final episode of regular show, those last couple of minutes had me bawling because it was so sad.
I kind of laughed.
What? How could you laugh over the heartfelt ending? Pops died and everything.
Oh, not that. That part I understood. But Mutton Chops, Rigby, and Hipster Mordecai.
Yeah. Yeah, regular show was a good show. And Unikitty is surprisingly enjoyable.
I haven't checked it out yet. Don't really intend to.
I mean, I had my doubts about the show, but I watched a couple of episodes and it's surprisingly very entertaining.
Nice.
Just not interested. It's one of those cases where I'm just not interested in checking it out. I like the Lego movie for what it was. Just not interested in checking out that show. That's really the start and end of it.
Helpful. Although back on the topic of AU,
Okay.
because
Nah.
Oh my god.
I did also come up with another AU a long time ago, which I do have a bit more detail. It called Jana the Teenage Witch.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's basically an AU of Star versus the Forces of Even, which, well, Jana is a teenage witch, and it's based off of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Only in this AU, Jenko, the shipping of Moko and Jana, is the main ship of the AU.
Bless.
Does Jana have her
Bless.
equivalent to Salem?
Oh yeah, I have it. And basically, I have Salem be Ludo, who was actually turned into a parrot years ago for trying to take over the world. And the reason why Gianna have to watch after him is because after doing something that Gianna, her choices were either community service, going to juvie, which juvie, or taking care of Ludo.
Oh God. What the heck did she do to warrant that? Oh my God.
Well, I feel like this
But
is
like-
more unusual punishment because the two are most likely a short term in juvie or like 100 hours, 500 hours of community service. Like, those,
No, what Jana did, like, I don't know what she did, but what she did was really bad. That like it was either like years in juvie, years of community service, or years of taking care of parrot Ludo.
but community service isn't that bad. Like, you only have to work for like 5 or 6 hours of normal work shift. It's hard work, but still. And
This is Jana we're talking about. Of course, she don't want to waste her time cleaning up messes.
Oh God.
but
There
it
was
doesn't-
that one episode.
Oh yeah, they okay.
Everybody's talking over each other.
Ah. As you do.
And like I haven't established all the rules of this AU. I mean, I'm debating if I want to do the thing in which witches and like magic is hidden from human, or just basically go the Star versus the forces of evil, in which no one questions magic, mentions or whatever.
I like option B.
Would save a lot of hassle for me.
Bless.
Yeah. But yeah, just like how Marco would always
Did we just lose PC?
Well, we've already lost me twice, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Because like the thing about Jenko is in a lot of ways it has
Dude, I'm going to stop you there for a second. You just dropped out. Could you rewind a bit?
Sorry. Well, wait, did you get the part about Jana dragging Marco along on her adventures?
No.
no.
That didn't get there.
Oh, yeah, like in this AU, kind of like how Star and Marco always go on adventures. In this AU, Jana and Marco would go on adventures. Or more so than often, Jana will drag Marco along on her adventures.
As you do. Because
And, like,
Marco
the
gets no breaks.
Nope. And like the thing about Jenko is because it kind of have a similar dynamic to Stalker in a lot of ways.
Okay, but now that makes me beg the question, does Marco still have his little harem in this AU?
Nah, no harem in this AU.
Okay.
See, it's ridiculous how Marco have more ships than Star, and she's the main character.
Well, just because a character's the lead doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be shipped with everybody and their idiot brother. It can vary dramatically. Marco just happens to be the fandom bicycle for this one.
And he just happened to have good chemistry with so many characters.
Because he's genuine.
Well, chemistry with so many characters, relatively speaking. Some, there's more than others.
Yeah, true. Seriously though, in like Running with Scissors, you could cut the sexual tension between adult Marco and Hecapoo.
Okay, let's get off of that.
Don't need shipping wars here.
I feel like I'm doing Scrooge's job tonight. I'm the quiet one just in the corner listening.
See, that's kind of me right now too, though, because y'all the ones that actually watch Star, and I'm kind of like popping in and out of there. So I'm just like, I can't say crap.
Yeah, about 10, 15 minutes.
I also know in the AU, like I was waiting till we about Eclipsa, but I do know in this AU, instead of like Star, like that Jana is actually a descendant of Eclipsa.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Did you get that? Hello?
I heard that part.
Oh, we did.
Oh shoot, not stupid internet again.
Yeah, you're good, man.
We got it.
Yeah, we
Oh,
heard
no,
you.
my internet still seems to be working.
You're just cutting up a little bit. Like,
Hello?
tiny bit.
Oh, stupid earphones. So I just missed out on everything. My earphone slightly came out.
Oh, God.
13
that
Rogue,
thing.
in regards to won't be shit with everyone and their brother, I am very, very aware that anime likes to do the incest stuff. That's a big reason why I don't dabble too far into watching much anime. That's why you're never going to see me be one of those, I'm going to watch every anime there is out there for the fall or spring season type of reviewers. Nope.
Oh God, don't
not
even
touching
get me started. Seely, what is it with Japan and what is it with anime and their obsession with incest? I do not understand.
Same, honestly.
Okay, you're probably gonna hate me, but if it's like a very distant cousin, like that's one thing. But if they're like really close, that's different.
Yeah, that's kind of one of my things. Like, if there is no blood relation, and if they haven't been like actively raised together, maybe I can get on board with it. Which is why I didn't get mad when people were shipping. Oh my God, what the hell was it? I think it's Jonesy and Jenny from 16. I can't remember what his name was.
Oh yeah, they were step siblings. But they knew each other for most of their lives. And Jenny used to have a crush on Jonesy, but that kind of faded. Man, I know way too much about cartoons sometimes.
Trying to remember. I'm just gonna bring up SAO. I think they did it actually fairly well.
Oh yeah, Kirito and his cousin, but they were basically raised as brother and sister. Man, I can't wait to see how they tackle that plot point.
Well,
in
they
Sword
don't
Art
know.
Online Abridged.
Okay, in the game, they don't know each other. They think they're completely different people. So when it's found out, they're both turned off and disgusted. So it's good.
Fuck Sword Art Online! Fuck it in the ass! Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it.
Language. What's your profanity?
Hey, if you want to watch good Sword Art Online, just watch the abridged version. It's a million times better.
Yep.
I agree with that 100%. The original can go... It can go die in a hole somewhere. I don't care.
Yeah.
I feel like being mean.
I also know other aspects of the AU I had for Jenko is like, for which Jana is like, Star is Jana best witch friend, and Jackie is Jana best human friend.
Aha.
And the magical commission are the same of the AU as the one from the show, because there is a magical commission in Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Although, do you know what AU I find? Like, whenever I go to the Pokemon fanfic category, do you know what AU I find constantly that always confuse me?
I don't do Pokemon, so I wouldn't know, so hit me with it.
Okay, basically, I only see all these stories about an Ash betrayal story. Like, basically, like, all of his friends or family, like, betray Ash or abandon him or don't want to be his friend anymore. So then, like, Ash goes to some deserted place to train for a couple of years and then return for a Pokemon tournament. Like, there are over, like, 5 dozens of them, and I'm like, why are there so many of these kind of stories? What is it with these fans wanting to make a Ash betrayal story. Like, it makes no sense.
Why do people constantly make a Harry Potter betrayal story? I mean, honestly.
They want the angst. The sweet, sweet angst.
No, they want to justify shipping Harry with somebody from the dark side. And I'm not even talking about, like, Draco or anything. I'm talking about where he's getting shipped with people that are, like, twice or possibly 3 times his age, and it sickens me.
Ugh, gross.
Yeah.
Okay, that explains Harry Potter, but Pokemon? What the hell? That doesn't make any sense. Is somebody hell-bent on seeing Ash with... Okay, I'm not even entertaining that thought. For Pokemon, I'm going to push that as angst.
I'm the Pokemon guy here. Could I please explain?
Go for it.
Please, please.
Please. I want to hear this justification, please. Because, again, I don't touch Pokemon, but I want to hear this.
Well, I don't touch
this is interesting.
Fan fiction either, that type of fan fiction either, because I'm glad you didn't mention one category, PC.
Which category? The Helm category?
I'm just gonna say bestiality and leave it at that.
Oh yeah! With Ash and that legendary
Can you
Pokemon.
shut up, please?
Can we go back to talking about Janet the Teenage Witch and her shenanigans and stuff like that? Can we go back to discussing that, please?
No, I want to hear the rest of Will's thought. I want to hear the rest of Will's thing.
Okay, I think the reason for a Dark Ash to win a tournament or something, because for like 6 or 7 like regions, he's always came close but always lost. He always gets these really annoying, perky companions. So it's
not all of them are annoying.
I'm just saying in generalization. And they kind of want him to win and kind of want him to not be handed everything on a silver platter like he is, because he is a male anime protagonist of a long-running boys anime. So it's like, hoity, 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 I get everything handed to me. You know what I mean? It's just an idea.
Okay.
Yeah, I still just find it so weird though. Although speaking of Pokemon, I actually did toy around with the idea of at least a Pokemon AU one shot of Star versus the Forces of Evil, and I actually made an entire team for Marco and Star. Marco team completely consists of dog Pokemon, so Lucario, Arcanine, Linowoc.
Why dark Pokemon?
Dog
Pokemon.
He said dog. Sorry.
Oh, dog. My bad.
No, dog.
Okay, yeah, dog makes sense for Marco.
Yeah, because of all the laser puppies and stuff. Because at first I was going to give him fighting Pokemon, but you know what? That was a bit too predictable. But giving him an entire team of dog Pokemon, now that's more fun.
Okay. 13 said, I'm switching topics. Who's excited for Steven Universe episodes?
I mean, we're not even sure when those things are going to come back. Steven Universe hiatus are unpredictable.
Honestly.
Yeah. I'm just hoping Steven Universe gets to run its entire course. The Cartoon Network's been going.
It's okay. I feel like it's going for a movie. It's going to go for 6, 7, or 8 seasons, and then a movie. Maybe an Avatar-like situation. Know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. We'll just have to wait and see.
I blame Cartoon Network's bad scheduling, or iffy scheduling, for Steven Universe unpredictability.
See, Niall got me going through some of my old journals because I made a bunch of Pokemon teams for some of my OCs, and now I'm just reading through it oh my god, what the hell?
And
So,
my
Marco has dog-type Pokemon. Which ones did you pick for Star?
For Star, I had it a bit more diverse, but I did. Hold on, I took a screenshot of it on my computer, but I made it a bit more diverse. Like, obviously, I gave her some bug Pokemon because her last name is Butterfly.
Less.
Yeah.
Butterfree, or
Yeah, I gave her a Butterfree, and I gave her this bug fire Pokemon called Volcarona.
Oh yeah, I could see that. Trying to look. Yeah, you should have given her Beautifly. Beautifly would have been better than Butterfree.
Yeah, I was debating like should I do Butterfree or Beautifly. I was only kind of debating, but I decided to go with the original.
Fair enough.
Scrooge has no idea what we're talking about, so let's give her a Pokedex.
Are you a boy or a
Bless.
girl?
Yes.
I also gave her a Sylveon because I could totally see Star having a fairy Pokemon, and a Sylveon just made perfect sense in my opinion. I gave her a Ludicolo because both of them love dancing. Ludicolo is a very dancing Pokemon, so I figured it would make sense with Star.
Rimbombi?
Wimbomit? What's that Pokemon? Wimbomit?
It's Gen 7.
Pup, where are you? Is Pup downstairs?
Nah, I didn't give her Wimbombi. I didn't think of it. Although that's an interesting idea.
Let's change topic. We're kind of alienating Scrooge. She doesn't really know much about Pokemon.
What is all that
I
sound?
think Scrooge is doing something else because I keep hearing like doors open and I think she forgot to mute her mic again or something.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah,
Hi.
because I heard a bunch of weird noises.
What?
Oh, well, let me at least tell you the last two Pokemon I had for Star. Pikachu, cause why not? And a low punny that could Mega Evolve. Marker Ace Pokemon that could Mega Evolve was Lucario.
Fair enough.
I'm just
Now if there's one AU, like I'm surprised not even a lot of people make fan art of it, though the show itself wasn't that popular. Like I actually came up with an AU idea like a DuckTales X Randy Cunningham 9th grade ninja AU in which like Dewey is the ninja because like Dewey and Randy shares the same voice actor.
Huh. Okay.
trying to think.
Yeah, it's just crazy because every time I would hear Dewey, I just can't stop thinking about Randy Cunningham, 9th grade ninja.
Aww.
I'm sorry, this is off topic a little bit, but has anyone seen the newest Adventure Time episodes?
Oh, I have.
Not really.
Nope.
I
Okay.
have. When it comes to cartoons, I always try to keep up to date and everything.
I don't. I just keep tabs on the stuff I'm interested in anymore.
Although, okay, I actually came up with a really cool AU a couple of weeks ago because for Stalker Week 4, they were taking prompts and I submitted a Spider-Man AU for one of the prompts, but then that led me thinking and I actually came up with this whole which like Star becomes Spider-Man, only she's not Spider-Man. The title I gave her was Starry Spider.
Aw. That sounds cute.
Yeah, and like instead of giving her like the normal Spider-Man outfit, I asked us all to like design her outfit, but make it look more like Spider-Gwen suit.
Oh my god, that comment in that particular comment, a DuckTales and Parks and Rec crossover where Dewey plays John Ralphio. Yes, I need this. That is a fantastic idea. 10 out of 10. Yes.
I'm just imagining Pikachu with Danny DeVito's voice.
Oh god.
You know, Ryan Reynolds is actually going to voice Detective Pikachu in a Detective Pikachu movie.
Should have been Danny DeVito.
I'd pay money to go see Pikachu voiced by Danny DeVito.
Although you gotta admit, just imagining Deadpool voicing a Pikachu open up a bunch of funny images in your heads.
Guys, it's a thing. People want this. People want Danny DeVito's Pikachu.
Bless.
Can you blame him?
Nope.
I will sign a freaking petition for this.
It failed.
Damn it.
Yeah.
God, this is just.
I actually have a lot more details figured out. Like, I know for one, like, just to give it a more Marvel-like feel to it, instead of it taking place in Echo Creek, it takes place in a place that basically a city version of Echo Creek that I call Echo City.
Hmm.
And like another thing is like at first I was gonna just have it in which Marco was the one who make all the tech and stuff. But then I thought, you know what? How about I have it in which Star, like she actually have a good understanding of all this stuff, but she just not that enthusiastic about like in this AU, I have it in which all the royal team members from the show are actually like rich. So like in this AU, Moon is the head of this place called Muni Labs, a high-ranking like science facility. Yeah. I know I also plan on having it because it takes inspiration from like multiple Spider-Man mediums. So one of the things I plan on doing is like Tom is a human. Like magic kind of exists in this world, but not too much. So, like people like Ponyhead and Tom are human, but I do plan on having Tom become the human coach.
Breathe gracious.
So I'm not trying like it. Not, even though it have Marvel inspiration, I'm not trying to bog it down with too many Marvel heroes because trying to figure out like a Marvel character for everyone would just be confusing. And like, okay, and for the longest time, I was debating about what Toffee should be. Should he be the Lizard? Should he be Green Goblin? But then I decided he should be Tombstone from.
I have an idea. I have an AU.
Okay.
Everyone is voiced by Danny DeVito. The whole world
Oh,
is
God.
Danny DeVito. Everyone's voice is Danny DeVito.
Can we have that be like? Can we have that be like the still image for this podcast? Just like picture Danny DeVito and just like DeVito AU. DeVito verse.
The DeVito verse.
Okay. Let's end it on that. I don't think anything can top that idea. Everything voiced by Danny DeVito.
Yes.
Well, there was what? Well, okay, there were like two or three more things I also wanted to talk about quick. One of them was this really cool AU. Like, I'm not sure if any of you guys seen it, but this guy called P Valley, he made this really cool AU in which basically like Star and Ludo swap places. Is an exchange student who like wield the wand, and Star is always trying to steal Ludo wand.
Yeah, that doesn't
Huh.
really.
Okay.
You kind of
That's a
miss.
thing.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, and the guy made a bunch of comic, and of course, it got some Stalker in it.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, like,
Now I just have Danny DeVito saying Magnum Dong in my head and repeat, and I don't know why.
Then the other thing I was gonna mention, like, it's funny because like I can come up with so many AU ideas for Stalker and even Jenko, but like I really have difficulty coming up with good AUs in which Jocko is the dominant ship. I mean, I could technically just take one of my Stalker AU ideas and give it to Jocko, but like my brain won't allow it. Like, no, that AU just belongs to Stalker. Give the table scraps to Jocko.
Okay then.
I mean, the only AU ideas that I have came up with that I like are like one in which Jackie is like an Atlantean from the DC comics, and she ended up becoming an exchange student at Marco House, or one that actually came to mind today because since Jackie like history, maybe she could be like kind of like an Indiana Jones like adventurer since she likes history.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay then.
Although the one AU that like Scrooge actually knows about because she drew it out for me for commission is like an Iron Fist Marco AU. Like I basically combine elements of Iron Fist and that one episode of Star versus the Forces of Evil in which Marco ended up going to the school for 10 months as an exchange program and he comes back the Iron Fist. But like in this AU, a couple of things are different. Like Jackie and Marco are childhood best friends.
I think chat has much better than AUs and any of us could ever come up with. Just look at them; they're perfect.
Let's see
Hey,
it.
you were Chinese cracker, or were Chinese checkers can its non-existent nose. Hey, you were instead of a soulmate, the name on your wrist is the one that you must battle. Hey, you were magic fantasy characters play Eminem on Days of Mail. Hey, you where cheese is the universe's Christopher Walken.
Cheese!
I feel
I'm assuming you mean cheese from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
I like
Is there any
cereal.
other? Nah.
AU were squirrels rule Switzerland.
That sounds like a cartoon.
What did I say? What did I tell you, Morty? Don't mess with squirrels. Now we gotta go to a new dimension. Gosh, I love that episode.
God. Bless.
Yeah. I've kind of, I don't dislike Rick and Morty, but it's just kind of not as good as I remember it.
You know, I did have this one like AU idea that I never even bothered try working on because it just like fell apart and I just couldn't think of anything. It was back in the time when I just wrote down all my idea. Like I had this crazy idea for like a Gravity Falls and Star versus the Forces of Evil AU in which like Pacifica was like Star Butterfly, but like she still had her snotty personality and her parents sent her to live in Gravity Falls. I know I never bothered working that much on that idea.
Aw, that sounds cute.
Although the Dipsifica AU I kind of abandoned. Like I should at least finish posting the rest of the pictures online was Miraculous Falls, in which Dippo was Cat Noir and Pacifica was Ladybug.
Huh. Okay.
And I had it. Yeah. And like I made a bunch of change. Like one of the things was like Moth, healed the thing. In this AU, Bill isn't a dream demon. He's actually a Kwame, but he has the ability to take control of Ford's mind. So, like, Bill the Kwame is the true villain of the AU, not Ford himself.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Aw, PC, you got a fan in the chat. Aw, cute, cute, cute.
Aw, awesome. Thanks, Aripina. And yeah, like, basically, Love Square still the same. Pacifica loved Dippo. Dippo loved Ladybug. Ladybug loved Dippo. And Cat Noir and Pacifica are good friends. Although, do you know what's really terrible about this AU that is hilarious? Mabel knows Pacifica is Ladybug and that her brother is Cat Noir. And like, you know how Mabel is a big shipper, so you can imagine how crazy it drives her. That she know that Pacifica love her brother Dipper, but Dipper love Ladybug, who really is Pacifica, and it just drives Mabel insane.
Oh my lord.
We've talked about really good AUs, but I think we should go the more Zork route and talk about the worst AUs.
No, we're going to end this right here.
What?
End it on a positive note.
Yeah, let's end it on a positive note. I don't want to talk about Zork. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I was just making a reference. I wasn't talking about Zork. I was going to talk about bad AUs.
Just gonna wrap this up for tonight. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
I see.
Yeah, thanks everybody. This was really fun.
We'll come back next week. Discussing something a bit different. Live action movie, The Greatest Showman. That's tentatively next Saturday at 8 o'clock. Good night, everybody.
To see that movie. Good night.
Bye.
This is